to yet another video. As you guys can see in the title, we are doing something very exciting for you guys today. Actually, we're doing a series. Four videos in total. This is episode 1. As you guys can see, today we'll be talking about communication under our relationship goals theme.
Communication, love language.
Everything.
There's 2 more videos, and then the last one will be questions from all the comments we receive on all 3 videos, right?
Yes, so definitely guys, after you watch this video, definitely comment down below anything else that you guys want us to speak on. And yeah, this is basically for you guys because we hit 1,000 subscribers, so we thought, you know what, let's just do something that we can I don't know, like help our subscribers give back, because this is not only for you guys, it's also for us. As you know, like, we are in a relationship, but I just said that. We are in a relationship. I'm joking. So we've been in a relationship for almost 7 years now, so obviously we have an idea of how.
Yeah, we can give you tips. If they work for you, you can try and apply it to your side, or it'll help you reach an answer from your side.
Yes, so we are also not perfect. We're also learning from each other. We're also trying to get better. So this is also helping us in a way, right?
Yeah.
So if you guys want to carry on watching this video, definitely subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and carry on watching.
And like our videos.
Oh yes, like, comment, subscribe. 4th video will be answering you guys' questions, so definitely don't forget to comment down in every single video that we're gonna do from now on. Are you ready?
Definitely.
Okay, so let's get into the video.
Number 1. Hey,
so we wrote everything down, so don't mind us looking at my phone.
Yeah, we wrote the topics down. Everything else will come from the heart, hopefully.
Yeah.
Or
So the
head.
first one that we're going to talk about is communication. This is a very broad topic to talk about. It has to do with a lot of components to make a relationship work. So I don't know, what do you think?
You start with it from the beginning. It's how relationships are based off of. Especially nowadays, you start with communication most of the time before anything. So it's important from the beginning to, not to the end, but throughout the relationship. Yeah. So it's just speaking about feelings, which can be difficult, especially if you're coming from, everyone comes from different backgrounds. Everyone comes from different backgrounds and they communicate differently.
Exactly. And in terms of our relationship, like in the beginning of our relationship, well, not even in the beginning, like I feel like I'm the person that's very hard to, it's very hard for me to communicate sometimes how I feel, and it's things like that you need to realize in yourself first, because you need to recognize your flaws first. So I know that it's very hard for me to communicate with, especially when I'm upset. So yeah, it just makes you realize that you need to work harder to make that not a problem, because communicating is the biggest part of a relationship. And if you can't do that with your partner, especially while you're happy or angry, it could cause a lot of problems. And Jared also knows that I'm trying to work on it. So as long as you guys can identify what your weaknesses are in the relationship, you need to always try work on it. I know it will be hard, guys. For me, it's very hard.
It's always easier to use that universal language. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's especially with girls. Don't lie, guys. Let's not lie to each other. Saying we fine is the easiest thing that we can do in in an argument or whatever the case is.
You get mad. Girls
I feel like though, especially if you guys are in a fight, it's better maybe to take a step back. For me, it takes me a long time to cool off. So definitely take a step back. That could be my advice, is to take a step back before you say anything, because you're definitely going to say things that you're going to regret.
Yeah, from a guy's side, it's also there are also challenges, because depends on, like I said, depends on how you grew up or what example was set for you. If there was any example set for you, you would most are taught like, mask your emotions and always be like that, be a man type of thing. But it doesn't work nowadays. The world has gone past that. You'll just keep on putting, like, your partner will feel disconnected from you if you do that, basically. Yeah, so it's hard to learn, but start slowly. Start slowly. Say small things like, no, not feeling hungry, but that's also a feeling.
It is
But
also
yeah,
a feeling.
but just communicate your feelings more.
Definitely what he's saying, because men are raised to be masculine and to be strong, especially in a relationship, maybe to other people it could be like a good thing in a way.
Yeah.
But like with your partner, like showing vulnerability is a very important thing, especially to understand each other and to know each other better. So that's another thing for me.
Definitely.
Okay.
Be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Show them your soft
especially
side.
if you trust
Not
the person,
too much, though.
guys. You
Not
can't
too
just
much.
obviously be vulnerable to just another person. But if you know that they mean a lot to you and you see a future with that person, why not?
Go crazy.
Love language.
Now you taught me about this. I understand the terminology behind love language, but she had to teach it to me. She was the one who told me about it, and it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
About who you are. It helps you. It starts with introspect first. It helps you know what your love language is, and then the communication part comes into that. You tell your partner, like,
Yeah. So it's very important to understand what your love language is. So what will make you happy, what you like to see your partner do, so you can have, I don't know, that type of relationship. So just to understand what your love language is, whether it's to get gifts or to get like physical touch. Like there's different things. You guys can definitely Google it because there's a lot of different ones. There's quizzes as well to make you understand like what your love language is. So if you definitely want to do that, it's best that you know what language what your love language is and your partner's love language. So I've actually never heard you say what your love language is.
Who, me?
Yes, you. You definitely know me. Me, it's physical touch, affection, affirmation. Like all of those things are my type of love language.
For me, it's also like physical, and showing interest in what I'm interested in. That's it. Like,
I didn't know the second one.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like when you you try, like with cars and stuff. she's always trying, and
I try.
I appreciate all of that.
I try. I don't know a lot about cars, but I try.
Yeah, she's good. She's better than most people.
And also, I feel like it's very easy for people to forget each other's love languages. So continuously speak about it. I don't know if it's hard for your partner to remember that you like being touched every now and again. You like being told that you love them or whatever the case is, and you feel like your partner's forgetting it. Guys, I feel like communication again, to talk about it, even to remind your partner every now and again. Obviously, we've been together for 7 years. I feel like I can't be telling you one thing every year or every 2 weeks or whatever the case is. But obviously, through time and through patience, you guys it will be second nature.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It won't even have to be like, I have to tell Jared this anymore. It will just be like, okay, it happens. Yeah.
And it's constant work, this thing of a relationship. It's constant learning and stuff like that. People normally think because you've been there for like 3 years, it's not. It carries on evolving.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if not, it'll be stagnant. Just think about it that way.
And it's gonna be boring.
Boring.
It's always good to speak about how you're feeling and all of that because, I should be one to speak because it's very hard. But like I said in the beginning, we are definitely also learning.
Yeah. Always learning.
We won't be perfect. Obviously, what you guys see on the camera is not always what happens. We do sometimes don't communicate. Sometimes we fight. Most of the time, I'm fighting. But It's better, or sometimes it gets worse, and then it gets better.
Yeah.
And it goes bad. That's a relationship, guys. I feel like people don't understand that it's not always cotton candy. Like, it's not always flowers and roses. Like, it gets hard sometimes. And I mean, if you guys are not in the same space and the same mentality in terms of where you guys see each other in the future, like, it's not gonna work out. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you can fight tomorrow for having I don't know, not
Dishes.
doing the dishes or having your clothes on the floor. And some people, it could break them up.
Yeah.
But in a proper relationship where there's communication and there's understanding and there's love, like, things like that are nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's just like
it's
a
just a
normal
normal argument,
Yeah.
or it's just something that you guys will get over,
Yeah.
and that kind of ties into like the next point.
I was about to say that.
Yeah,
I was about to
the
say that.
forgiveness thing.
So forgiveness is like a really hard thing for some people, and for me it is as well. And guys, the things that we're talking about, it doesn't have to necessarily tie in with partners, like a husband and wife, or girlfriend and boyfriend. There's also ties in with having a relationship with your dad, your mom, your friends. Like, all of those things will make you have a good relationship goals. So what we're talking about, definitely don't put it into your boyfriend only. Like, think about it with your mom, with your sister, with your siblings, with your family members, whoever it is. It will definitely make your relationship better, especially when you guys are on the same page.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. But like he said, forgiveness. Oh, what do you want to say? I don't know.
Just learn to, like, start off by learning to, like, not let small things affect you so much. You see it in quotes on Instagram all the time. If you let small things affect you all the time, it's gonna constantly be negative. So if somebody hurts you, or if somebody does something you don't like, forgiveness is the only way for some people to move past it.
Yeah.
And it, like, for me, it's easier to forgive, but for other people it won't be.
So if you had unconditional love for your family or your partner, whatever the case is, it will be easier to forgive. Yeah. And it goes back to communication as well. Be angry if you want to, shout if you want to, take your own time if you want to, and make a decision only when you are calm and collected. Because forgiveness is a big thing, guys. It's not as easy as it is sometimes, but it is a big part.
It's a huge part, and always remember that people are different. Like, don't expect your partner or whoever you're in a relationship with to be like this. Communicate, tell them about it, and people sort things out all the time. Depending on how, like, if you're stubborn, then yeah, it'll take a bit longer.
And I feel like also forgiveness goes with moving on. I hear a lot about people when they're fighting, a lot of things from the past come up.
Yeah, you go back.
And
like that's
like the worst thing you can do.
I don't want to swear. I was gonna call it a bitch move.
That's like the worst thing you can
like,
do.
yeah, don't do that. Like, you basically getting back at the person. Like,
it does no good. Like, it
something
does
that
no
happened.
good
Yeah,
at
like,
all. Like, once you say that you forgive someone, and in the future you bring it up again and say, but you did this, like, that's the worst thing you can do,
like,
because you guys are only going backwards.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So once you say you forgive and you've gotten everything out of your chest, let it go.
ETV,
Move on.
ETV
Because
had that
it's
show.
what?
You know what show I'm talking about?
What show?
Forgive and Forget.
Oh, forgive and forget. Oh my god. Babe.
Children
You used
learn
to watch
lessons.
that.
Yeah, of course. We didn't have DSTV back in the day. If you didn't learn lessons from there. But sometimes they'd come out without forgiving. Hey, the other person would just walk away. Like, no, I can't anymore. And then just walk away.
So this is the first episode. Definitely tell us what you guys think. If you guys think we should speak more about it in more depth, our personal experiences, whatever the case is, definitely comment down below. That will really help us. This is the first kind of like series that
yeah,
we're
that
doing.
we've ever done.
So definitely give us some tips below if you guys want us to tweak some things, change some things, add some things, be more specific, so that you guys understand more. Remember, we are learning together. No relationship is perfect. So yeah.
Yeah. And these videos are gonna be longer, so if you stuck all the way through to the end with us, thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. And we're very excited that we hit 1,000. I don't think Jared was we didn't speak about it in our last video. But how do you feel, babe?
1,000 is a big milestone. Seeing how we've been moving, I don't think we deserve it right now, but hey, it came anyway.
Why? Okay, yeah, like I said before, we're not consistent, but we're definitely going to try to be more consistent, and we really thank you guys. Like, it's so exciting. We've had this channel for 3 years, and finally hitting 1,000 subscribers makes us very happy.
Very, very happy.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll definitely see you guys in, is it episode? Must we call them episodes?
We're calling them episodes.
Okay.
It's a series.
See you guys in episode 2.
Episode 2. And don't forget the questions.
Yes, please definitely comment down below, because our fourth episode will be commenting on you guys, answering you guys' questions.
Yeah, those things.
More and more. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you guys really liked it. See you guys in our next video. Bye.